Hi, Prashanth here, and today we will be learning about ad customizers and how you can use these ad customizers to attract more clicks on your text ads. See, ad customizers offers you several variations, several strategies and techniques which will make you tailor your ads to people who are more likely to click on it. Right. So we will talk about these in detail. So let's jump right into the account. Right. So be aware, I have discussed so much about the ads and all. So in the last classes, we discussed about dynamic keyword insertion, countdown features. We also discussed about the if functions. All these features have been implemented by Google so that we'll attract more clicks. Remember, Google wants us to get more clicks. That is Google's way of getting more revenue. But we want our clicks to turn into conversion. So we not just want to stop at getting clicks, we want to turn those clicks into conversions. Remember this fact, right? So I will go and create an ad for you. So before I do that, what I want to do is I want to show you, how this really works in real time. So I've created one campaign called Customizer campaign. So if you go to the settings of this campaign, right? So I have targeted 5 different locations. You see, I've targeted 5 locations. First one is Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, and Pune. Right? You can target them in any order. It doesn't really matter. If you're targeting 5 locations in those campaigns, and system will only show your ads to people who are searching from these locations. That means that is the objective, or that's the reason behind giving location targeting settings when you're creating a campaign. Your ads will appear only to those people who are searching from those locations, and you have advanced settings in locations that we have discussed already in the previous videos. But I'm not going to go into that. Remember, you see this, we're targeting 5 locations. Now, I'll show you the real-time problem here. So I'm targeting 5 locations. I created the campaign. Now I go to creating an ad group. So when I create an ad group here, remember, I'm creating an ad group. I already created an ad group called ad group 1. Remember, this ad group will serve ads to all 5 locations. That means it will serve ads to people in Hyderabad, Delhi, Pune, Mumbai, and Chennai. Right? You can't restrict them at the ad group level because location targeting is not a ad group level setting. It's a campaign level setting. If you want one ad group for one location, you can't do that. Rather, you can create 5 different campaigns, one campaign targeting one location. That's a solution. But Prashant, what if I have a problem like this? I have 100 locations to target and I have 100 different courses. It's impossible. So that is where you have the option of using ad customizers, and you can put all of these data in one particular sheet, and that sheet you can upload to Google Ads, and we can tell Google Ads, hey Google Ads, go check everything. I've put that in the sheet. You can go to sheet and you can find all that information in the sheet. I will show you that sheet as well, how I've created. Now see, I go to that ad group and I create an ad here. I gave the keyword as digital marketing training. It's a broad match. I can give that an exact match or whatever, and you know how to give that match type. Just to create this video, I'm creating this in a broad match. Now I go to these ads. Right? I created one campaign targeting 5 locations and I created one ad group. Remember, this ad group will appear in all 5 locations. You can't restrict ad group for locations. Why? Location is not a ad group level setting, it's a campaign level setting. You rather have to create 5 campaigns if you want. Even if you have one campaign, 5 locations you're targeting, and you have 5 ad groups, all those 5 ad groups will target 5 locations because they are not ad group level targeting, it's a campaign level targeting. Right? So I'm creating one ad group. I created one ad group, I created one ad. Right? Now, I give the setting as digital marketing training. I give this headline as First Marketing Bootcamp, and here I say new cohort starts July 7th. Now when I write this, what will happen, people searching from Hyderabad will see new cohort starts from 17 July. A person from Mumbai will also see 17 July. A person from Delhi will also see 17 July. A person from Chennai will also see 17. But here comes the problem. The problem is in Hyderabad, I'm starting on 17th, but Delhi, I'm starting on 19th. Pune, I'm starting on 21st. But if I write it here, all 5 locations will take this ad and all 5 locations will see the same date. So what should I do? Then you have to create 5 campaigns. Each campaign targeting one location in that one ad group, and write 17, 19, 21. So you'll have particular campaigns targeting one location with a particular date. But Prashant, it's quite impossible. I can't do that. To overcome this problem, Google introduced something called ad customizers. So I created one ad customizer. I'll show you. This is a customer that I've created, just an Excel sheet. So I gave the headline one. Rather than writing the headline in the ad, I'm writing the headlines in the sheet. This is on my desktop. I will then upload this Excel sheet to my AdWords account. So I gave headline one, Digital Marketing Hyderabad. Rather than saying bootcamp, I'm saying Digital Marketing Hyderabad, Digital Marketing Bangalore, Digital Marketing Pune, Digital Marketing Chennai. And this Hyderabad should appear only to people who are searching from Hyderabad. So I gave an attribute called target location. Remember, you have to give target location as target location. You can't change them. This is an attribute defined by Google. So you have to use only this attribute, which is target location. So I use target location here and I put Hyderabad. And Hyderabad, it should be Hyderabad. And for Bangalore, it should be Bangalore. And for Pune, it should be Pune. Right? So that's how I created all 5 locations. I added all 5 locations, and for those locations, I've added this particular the text. And these are attributes that are defined by me. I can put Prashanth 1, Prashanth 2, I can put new batch, whatever. That's my choice. But here, these are attributes that are defined by Google because I'm telling Google to replace based on the locations they find the user in. Right? So that is why I'm using this location. And I give description also. But remember, I just showed you one option. Hey, new batch starts on 17th, 19th, 23rd. So I can put all of them here. For a moment, just ignore this cell. For a moment, just ignore this cell. I will tell you why I added this cell, because I want not just to teach ad customers, I want to teach it in a deeper level. Right? So for a moment, just ignore this. Right? So what happens is when I upload this sheet, how do I upload this sheet is you go to how to upload the sheet. You go to tools, and here you have business data. You come to business data here. Here you can upload a sheet. I have just uploaded a sheet a while back. The same name, customizer countdown, is what I gave it. You see, headline 1, headline 2, batch starts. Description 1 I gave, state also. You remember, target location is what I have given, and it should be the same thing, target location, right? So this is my sheet. I have uploaded that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this sheet and I'm going to create an ad. Telling Google to go check all the information that I've uploaded in the sheet and bring them from the sheet and put them in the ad. Why I'm doing like this is, if I directly write that in the ad as new batch starts on 17th, Mumbai will be 17, Delhi will be 17, but that's not the case here. It's on 17th on one place, 19th on one place, 21st on one place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one campaign here. So I already created a campaign called customizer campaign. Remember, in the sheet, we have added wall locations. So I'm creating one campaign exactly targeting those 5 locations. So I created already. You see the locations here. I already created this campaign. You see locations here. When you come to this location, you find the same locations, the same 5 locations. You see 5 locations, which I have added in the sheet. Right? And this campaign will appear to those people who are searching for these locations. And I have only one ad group. And ads in this ad group will appear in those 5 locations. So whatever I write in this ad group, I mean ads, if I put 17, that 17 will appear in Delhi, Pune, Mumbai, Chennai, and Delhi. But I don't want that. That's exactly why I'm using ad customizers. So I select this ad group. I go to ads. And I click on create an ad. Text ad. Now see headline 1, correct? Headline 1, I'm not going to write it here. I already placed that in the sheet and uploaded that sheet. So I want to bring that from the sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a flower braces. System shows you. And these 3 we already discussed, right? Keyword insertion, countdown, any function. I'm not going to show that in this video. It's particularly for ad customizer. So I select ad customizer. It will show me all the shit I have already. You see, this is the sheet. And once I select the sheet, it is asking me which cell you want to select. So headline 1. You see, headline 1, Digital Marketing Hyderabad. You see, Digital Marketing Hyderabad, the same sheet that we uploaded. The content is coming from that sheet. Right? Headline 2, I don't want to write it. I will again use the sheet because I've already uploaded that in the sheet. So I select this, and system shows me all the sheets. And when I select the sheet, system will ask me to select the cell. You see, headline 2 is what? New cohort starts on 17th. You come here, you'll find new cohort starts on 17th. You see? Right. And headline 3. Now headline 3, I can write whatever generic content I want. I say most advanced curriculum. So this most advanced curriculum will appear in all locations. The first headline 1, headline 2 will change based on the locations what I have given in the customizer, but this headline 3 will be the same. That means it will remain same. It doesn't change if it's Hyderabad, Delhi, because this is what I'm writing directly in the ad. And remember, this ad is part of the campaign which is targeting all 5 locations. Right? But I want to add some dynamic nature to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the countdown feature. You see how I'm going to use the countdown feature here. Prashanth, new batch starts on 17th. Why should I say 17th? I want to create an urgency. I want to say new batch starts in 5 days, new batch starts in 4 days. For that, remember, we use a countdown feature. So if I use countdown feature, I give it some date. So new batch is 17th, right? So here I will select, you see, I will select July 17th and start the countdown 20 days in advance. I can save it. Now when I do that, what will happen, you know? I'm writing it in the headline 3, not from the sheet. So what will happen is Digital Marketing Hyderabad, new cohort starts on 17th, but batch starts in 3 days. It will not take the exact date. It will take July 17th for all 5 locations. Hyderabad 17th, because that is what I gave in the countdown feature. I gave the date as 17, and this ad is targeted to all 5 locations. That means Delhi 17, Mumbai 17. The number will remain same, but here it's not the case. It is starting on 17th in Delhi, 21st, 23rd, 25, respectively for different regions. So I can't do that like this. So to overcome this problem, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the sheet again. And in the sheet, I created one more attribute called new batch starts. And here I put the dates. And these dates have to be given in this order. First is year, month, date, hour, minute, and second. It has to be in this format. If your Excel sheet is not supporting this format, you better go and format your Excel sheet and add this in this particular format, because that is how Google recognizes. So I gave this 17th in my July 17th, July 19th, you see. July 19th. So what I'm going to do is I upload the sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the dynamic nature from the sheet as well. So I'm going to say here, I would say classes will begin in, I use countdown feature. When I use countdown feature, it's asking me to give the name, the date, right? I am not using that. Here, the dates have already been given in the sheet, so I am invoking the sheet. So here I am using the flower braces again, and it will show me the drop down. Here I select the ad customizer, and in the customizer it is asking me to select the sheet, and I select the sheet, it is asking me to select the cell. When I select that, remember, the 3 days came again here. So this way what I can do is I don't have to use the countdown in the ad and that will go for all locations. No, you can use that in the sheet as well. Right? And I can use this data to create that sort of urgency where I tell people to, to take an action. That batch starts in 3 days for Delhi. Batch starts in 5 days for Pune because it is going to start on 21st. Right? So this is how you can do that. Rather than writing directly in the ad, I can write that countdown in here and I can incorporate 2 features. Show that again. I will show that again. Flower braces, countdown feature. If you give 17th here, all 5 locations will take 17th because this ad is targeted to 5 locations. But I don't want, because different locations have different dates. So in here, I am calling the date which I have given in the sheet. So I put flower braces. Again, it's going to show me the data. I will check ad customizer. It is then asking me to select the sheet. I select the sheet and then it is asked to select the cell. And it will bring that data from the cell. So that means it will show Digital Marketing Hyderabad. New batch starts on July 17th and classes will begin in 5 days. At the same time, if a person from Pune sees, it says Digital Marketing Pune, new batch starts on July 19th and classes will begin in 5 days. Right? So this is how you can use ad customizers and not be redundant and not create multiple campaigns. You can do all of them in single campaign. but you still have to create multiple campaigns when you have to allocate a separate budget. I have already discussed them in my previous videos. You can go through those videos if you haven't watched them, and continue to subscribe to our channel and continue to watch the other channels, other videos in this playlist. Thank you so much, and I will see you another time with another video. Thank you.